this is Marta with Universal Power Tarot, and these messages we bring you today are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. Hello, my friends. How are you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. Here we go with your reading. I just want to mention, because you saw it in the intro, it's still 33.3% off of all the private readings and coaching calls till the end of December. So if you wish to take advantage of it or looking for a Christmas present for someone, you can reach out to me because I have really nice gift vouchers that you can give away. Okay. Now, with you, I was getting uplifting energies, better times ahead, which I really was feeling like a refreshed kind of an energy. Thank you. We're asking, what are your energies? What's happening currently in your life? What's your situation? What's the higher view of the situation? And how you can help yourself, right? Because this is all about empowering, right? The whole channel. So what I was also getting was something could be cleared out right now. It's not bugging you as much, but it is kind of starting to be visible for you, Gemini. So there is something that could be cleared out. It's not as pressing yet, but you should be able to feel it by now that there is something that could be exchanged for newer energies. I'm really strongly getting the energies of renewal and newness. With the Moon card here, which is a major arcana, what's currently going on in your life is something that wasn't seen before is being seen now by you. It's very interesting because this card is denoting to how in trying to discern whether these two, the black wolf and the white wolf, or the dog, which one is hers, which one belongs to her, she's tripping and she's falling into the lake. And she is kind of like disoriented until she sees the bubbles rise, until she sees the moonlight bring her clarity to see which direction she should go in, where is up and down. And with that comes great tranquility. So that's what I'm seeing for you right now. There is information that is coming to the surface for you that will bring you a bunch of clarity, Gemini. And that's going to help bring peace and balance and stability back into your life, or more of that. It's very interesting because I'm getting a period of waiting with this also. So you must have been waiting on this clarity. And sometimes that's an interesting period to be, because I'm getting like this sense of vastness, this sense of there is something that needs to be filled, like a void of some sort. So you may be feeling like there's a void of something that often is after you cleared out like a bunch, and then you're standing there and it's just almost like a blank canvas. Although I'm not so much getting like a blank canvas, I'm just getting there's opportunity and possibility for you to fill this void that was created by clearing out something here, Gemini. Okay. What else for Gemini, please? Thank you. Whoa. Did you see that? That one jumped. This one, no. This one, yes. Oh yeah, the Hermit. Yes. Wow, another major arcana. There's huge stuff going on for you right now. What I'm immediately getting is like the breadcrumbs that are following up that trail. So it's really like, and that's often what these journeys are like, right? It's like you're getting one breadcrumb, maybe two, maybe three, but no further than this. It's like Hansel and Gretel that are trying to, find their way through the dark, bad forest, right? Which, it's interesting because we have that theme here, right? The big bad wolf, right? So that's kind of like reoccurring. I know I'm just mixing up the stories here a little bit, but the important thing is like the wolves. So the dark and the white wolf, something that you may have thought earlier is something that's bad or something that doesn't belong to you, only to realize it does very much belong to you. And it's nothing bad at all. It's just like part of a shadow self that seeks expression. And some of you may have even dreamt of water. And you know how water is signifying like our soul, our depth, our emotions. And because I'm getting strong water image, like being submersed in water, which is also something that could help you heaps, Gemini, because water is transporting energy. It's like a conduit of some sort, as are you. So in meditation, really pull down those energies, like ask for it, sit there almost like an empty vessel and watch what happens, because this is when the energies can come in freely here too for you, Gemini. When you're acting as a vessel, it's like sort of a stepping back from self, and really allow whatever wants to come in without expectation. And that goes for manifestation here too. Step back and allow the information that wants to come through, that seeks expression through you, to come through, because those will guide you. The emotions, the information that is arising will guide you somewhere else, and that somewhere else is not seen yet by you. And often that's how it is. It's kind of like you're flying blind, basically. It's like not autopilot. That's not the autopilot. It's really you're having the say, because you have your hand firmly on the wheel, but it's like trusting. It's, you know how sometimes when you're, the Bermuda Triangle, how all the instruments are going wild because you can't really tell, and you have to trust your intuition. You have to kind of like go step by step, because you don't see anything. So you have to be very aware and very awake to be navigating the waters here, I want to say, or the air. And I see you do it here, though. I see you do it. It's like, not quite sure, but there's great renewal. There's great renewal here. It's like you're flying towards something and you can feel it already. If you're not feeling it, trust that it's going to come to you. Or when you find more stillness, this is when it comes to you. This is when you'll feel the way. This is when you can see, not with your human eyes, but with your third eye, with your crown. Allow that information to come in even more. And that's what I'm getting. This is when like the veil is lifted. This is when obscurity is becoming light for you. I love this. This is so good, but it takes some practice too. No. For those of you that don't know, even if the cards do fall out and do pop out, I still ask if those are for you. What else, please? Thank you. No. Oh, interesting. No. So there's options. And you see, I'm not turning these, and I'm not supposed to turn these. It's just like a matter of asking again. And there's also this element, Gemini, of maybe shift from the external. For example, if we say like spirit is external, to a more internal kind of a view, to, you have the power inside yourself. And it's interesting because that is a great shift, because it's like no longer expecting the outside world to be doing anything for you, but working with it, if that makes any sense. It's like integrating. It's like from, okay, everything's happening on the outside and you're like a bystander, to really taking the power within yourself, even asking yourself, when maybe before you may have asked spirit always, like, and waiting for the answer. And now the shift is towards more internal, like, what is your body telling you? What is your own divine self telling you? This is an interesting shift when this happens. What else, please? Thank you. Yes, this one. 9 of Cups. I love it. Yes, because this is where the treasure is at. And this has to do with manifesting here for you too. Because this is, excuse me. Excuse me. This is like wish fulfillment, right? And this is finding the treasure within self. See this? When the light is just, in the Hermit card, when the light is just, starting to awake. Something you saw, then it starts to awake, and then it's like, boom. This is so good, because this is when you find the riches inside yourself. It's when they show up externally. And then again, getting that feeling of being submersed in water. So some of you maybe, you can make moon water. That could really help you in your manifestations. There's this Gemini full moon is coming up. On the 8th or 9th, I believe. So if you want, like a day prior, or maybe 2 days prior to the full moon, put like a bottle of water outside and have that charge the water, and work with the energies of the moon and the water to bring about your manifestations, that which you desire. But also, hand in hand, that goes hand in hand. You can drink that moon water, by the way, and set the intention for what you want this to be. For example, you want to find the riches within yourself. You want to find the abundance in your life, let's say, or you want to find that health or that partner, whatever it is for you. And then sit with it. It's almost like an ingestive kind of a process here that I'm seeing for you, Gemini. It's like you're ingesting the water, but also the wish and the manifestation. And then it goes boom. And there's a realization in this as well, how powerful you actually are, how much you can bring about. This is really magnificent. How much you can bring about, Gemini. This is quite incredible. Like realizing your own power. This one, yes. One last guardian angel. This one, no. This one, yes. Okay. Wow. You have healing. Last guardian angel card. Then we'll take it over to Patreon, where we'll inquire more and pull more oracle cards. Especially, we're going to work with the light worker oracle, is what I'm being told. Maybe also with a crystallery to get a little bit more insights here for you. We have healing. So listen to your heart, Gemini. Love is the greatest healer. It has the capacity to balance and heal your emotions, thoughts, and perceptions, which in turn will heal you physically. Okay, this is interesting because I was talking about, physical healing here. So to some of you, this is really significant. This is about your health. Your angels are here with you and will help dissolve your fears. Trust in the power of love to guide you, and your life will magically transform. This card is confirmation that healing is occurring right now. I love this. Perfect. Okay. I'm wishing you a speedy recovery and that this is coming about really fast for you here, Gemini. We'll see. We'll figure it out more in the extended. If you wish to follow, link down below to Patreon. And I really hope this reading was helpful and or insightful so far for you. And I'll either see you next time or on Patreon. Thank you. Bye-bye.